Right, school pupils were left in tears after teachers at one comprehensive accidentally revealed their academic rankings to them and all their classmates. The blunder came as staff were giving a presentation on study groups, but instead flashed up a list of their students' performance predictions, ranging from the positive banker and probable to the quite disheartening unlikely. The school in question has since apologised, but how much has our confidence been affected by what adults said to us when we were children?
Well, certainly at school it affected me a lot. My maths teacher basically told me I was completely useless and she couldn't even be bothered with me. Therefore, I hated maths. I could never do maths, and I still
married to my maths teacher because he said the same thing.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, it's amazing because it really did. I gave up on maths, and I was frightened of putting my hand up because I knew she'd embarrass me, so I never asked questions. If I didn't understand it, I just literally used to hand my work in knowing I'd get it all wrong because I didn't understand it, but she didn't give me the confidence to ask. She knocked all the confidence out of me. But on the other hand, my PE teacher, who was fabulous, and I loved PE, and she thought I was really good at PE, so I lived for PE because she believed in me. Because in actual fact, I actually don't think I'm good at anything.
Oh, don't be crazy. We've won awards and everything.
I think that they're just saying, oh, because they're good, she's right. They're all sitting there racking their brains now, trying to think of something I'm good at. No, but I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's being the youngest of a really big family, so you don't feel you ever stood out doing anything, and because we all sang, so it wasn't like I was the only singer, you know, we all sang. And so I've never kind of believed in myself, but I'm always encouraged by people who believe in me. If somebody says to me, you can do that, I totally believe in you. I go into it thinking, oh, I don't think I can. I'm probably really going to let them down.
You know, when you started that, obviously you were a wee bit wobbly.
That completely proved my point.
No, you got really good at that.
Actually, though, I have to say I think I'm probably the opposite from you, Colleen, mainly because I was hopeless at PE. I couldn't do PE to save my life. But I think what you say about birth order is very important, because I was the eldest. I think if you're the first child, just somehow you are given a lot more confidence perhaps by your parents, or are you just born with it? I have to admit, I think I was born luckily with quite a bit of confidence, and I just always knew I just wanted to sing, and nothing would have stopped me, whatever anybody else thought about my singing.
If somebody
you're
said,
awful, go away.
If somebody said, you think you can sing, Leslie Garrett, you're rubbish.
Well, the teacher used to send me to the back of the class. She said, will you go to the back? We can't hear anybody else when we're doing singing together, you know. And she was quite negative. Thank you, that'll do. Shush. And she was a little bit down on me for that. But when I decided I wanted to really try and do singing for a career, most people were generally supportive. My mum was great, actually. She was very supportive. In fact, my mum always used to say, look, love, as long as you do your best, that's fine. That's good enough for anybody. And I think that's great confidence. Gives you great confidence. But my dad was supportive, but he was also a little bit realistic, you know, and he was the only one who was saying, are you sure you can actually make a career out of this, love? And I'm grateful to him for doing that, because I thought immediately, I'll show you. Yes, of course I'm going to make a career out of this. And he gave me that little bit of steel.
And would you have reacted in the same way if your dad had been like that, Sherry?
Well, I don't know, really. I mean, I was confident as a little girl. I was very confident because I was on the stage at the age of 4, and I really put the welly in. I was a right little trooper. And then as life comes at you, you lose your confidence, don't you? But you know what? I mean, I've always instilled it in Keeley, and I'm just wondering, listening to you, whether it's a generational thing with schools, whether, you know, you were thought to say to you, you won't be very good at maths, would make you go forward, and it doesn't. It actually brings you back, and it did to me. But I've always instilled in Keeley confidence. I hope that's... But you know, the other thing is, it's always learn that it's OK to fail. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be the top of everything. You can fail, and nobody's going to judge you. But I think that grows with confidence. And your age, maybe. But, you know, I understand you, because I think you do at school, when somebody says you can't do anything, you automatically think you can't. And yet Leslie was the opposite of that.
And also
still is.
I mean,
yes, and still can't shut her up.
And also, as well, you know, there are some great teachers out there. No, like where my little boy goes to school, he's kind of average, and his teachers they're so full of enthusiasm that he bounces, so he doesn't even notice that he's just sort of in the middle, which is sort of how it should be. OK, it's